We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix. Watching some of the cars attack the high-speed corners, it occurred to me that this might be one of the more awkward tracks to prepare a car for. Do you go for top speed over grip, or do you look to maximise performance in all the corners?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will push them to run more downforce. But in turn, this slows the car down on the straights. It's a tricky balancing act.
It's a bit disappointing, but we just need to push hard in the race and we can still come away with something.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? First in the championship. How does that feel? Do you feel that you don't need to practice? Great. Well, that's everything.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
In 2012, America's on-again, off-again love affair with Formula One finally seemed to settle down with the completion of this wonderful racing facility here in Texas. Since then, we've been treated to some incredible races, including, of course, that classic wet-dry championship decider of 2015. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds of around 200 miles an hour, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the two DRS zones into Turn 1 and the very long back straight into Turn 12. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and talented Spaniard Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Turner, Sebastian Vettel and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Raikkonen and Roman Grosjean, Magnussen, Perez, Esteban Ocon and Gasly, Hartley, Alonso. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Stoffel Van Dorn and Lance Stroll, Sirotkin and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. Gap. Pit now, pit now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. You might want to consider switching to a lower fuel mix. We may not finish on the current settings. This is your final lap of the race. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
A great win then for the Renault team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Renault team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their drivers walk out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Sebastian Vettel takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Difficult call, but I'd say Lance Stroll. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off with the result.
And now let's take a look at the Constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.